Hello and welcome to my humble abode. Today we are making knives, but not just any knives. These are sharp knives. Cut to the chase. Well, also, we shall also be giving you a room tour. Even though you've already seen it, you shall see all that dwells in here. Yes. Cut to the next scene. So, you got my wall of fame, if you could call it that. Got my machete, if you would like to see it. Hold on a second. Usually requires 2 hands. Ha ha! And it's quite sharp. See? Sharpish. Kind of. Let's put that away in a little bit. We've got my axe. See this thing here? Right here? That axe head. It's not really an axe. We've got my tomahawk head. This used to be a tomahawk. I'll put a picture. I'll edit a picture in here somewhere so you can see what it used to look like. Here's my obsidian tomahawk head. Here's my steel tomahawk head because it's kind of heavy. It was really hard to make one, so I went for the aluminium. And this is an old knife. It used to be a nice, decent knife, but now it's just a little marking knife. Not much use, really. We've got a load of flint. Oh, there's my little cute puppy. Looks like my dog Tramp. We call him Baby Tramp. Baby Tramp. And you got my golf trophy. You got the Africa wall picture sort of thing. You got my Egyptian pharaoh mask, of course. Gotta have a pharaoh mask. Everybody needs a mask. Come on. You got my little dodo head. Huh? See that? Yeah, that's actually quite big. You got my African war dance mask. Another African war dance mask. Yeah. I'm into them. Yeah. You got my lion. I like to call this Aslen. Then we've got our paracord in there. See it? There's a bunch of paracord. Oh wait, you got my glue gun. There's a load of different types of paracord. Those different colours. White, blue, pink, red, green, blue. And then you got these little, what are they called? I'm not going to even try. I'm not going to say their name. You know what they're called. I'll link it. So we've got my sandpaper for that thing over there. We got just these things, mallet heads. I used to use them for weights, like that. But I've got a dumbbell now, so that's useful. So here we got a little routery tool attached to a daddy routery tool. Bigger routery tool, smaller routery tool. Bigger routery tool, smaller routery tool. Bigger routery tool. Then I got my fridge. Currently got nothing in it. And we got my, you could say, target range for my blow dart gun. Not going to show you right now. Razor blades, bucket water just in case, you know, something goes haywire while I'm making knives, that kind of thing. We've got my belts for this thing. And we got, let's see, ooh, these are cool. You want to see these. You want to see these. These are, can't remember the name. Let's find out. G-Wows. They're named G-Wows. And you may wonder why they're called G-Wows. I'm not sure why they're called G-Wows. I just have an old friend, used to go to my church, named Peter Sek. Hashtag Peter Sek. And he used to make them. And he used to make hundreds and hundreds of them, and we have like 4. One of them missing. Missing Crash here. We got Mrs. Penn. We got Pac. Kind of looks like Pac-Man, if that's what you get. And you got Goo. There you go. Hashtag G-Wows. Varnish, you don't need to see that. Sandpaper. Ooh. This is a future project. This is going to be a leather brace guard. That's right, leather brace guard. I'm going to have this thing on this. Then this thing's going to be on top of it, right? Making like a little pocket for like me to like store things in and whatnot. And these are like, you know, the little straps. Have 3 straps on it. We'll have another 3 straps on this side that will have hooks on them, right? These straps are going to the hooks. That's how it sits on your arm, you know? Right? And then also, plus on top of that, we're going to have a firelighter and a compass. And then it'll also be, like I mentioned, for the little pockets, there'll be a specific pocket for a knife. So it'll be like hiccups, little leather guard. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So you got a little knife and a little compass. And you know, then they've got a firelighter. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, bring it up, bring it up. Ooh, and while I'm talking about leather, this is my leather working kit. Hashtag all your leather working needs required in this small little cardboard box. So we've got the marking knife. Well, more like a carving knife. So you carve out the leather. Sewing thread. You know, because you need to sew that leather together. You've got little needles there and there. We got, I'm not quite sure what this is. I think it's some sort of gauge. I haven't used it, if I'm honest. Got the hole puncher. This thing. You basically place this on the leather and punch the holes. Just go stamp. But it works on like this kind of basis. I can't do it one-handed right now. Or can I? Then it works like that, so you just push the holes down. I just took some wood out. See that? Focus camera. The camera doesn't want to focus, but anyway, I took wood out of the little board. That is for gouging the leather down. So, say you want to like make a channel, right, in the leather, you do that. Just to dig a little bit out. This is for marking your thread holes onto leather before you completely make the holes. Some scissors for, you know, cutting the thread. That's another gauge. It doesn't work quite well. I probably need to get a professional version of this. It's so you can go to the side of the leather and sorry, I need to take that close. Go to the side of the leather and kind of mark out where the thread goes. And you got my hole punches. Got 3 of them, no, 4 of them. Got 4 of them, different sizes. This doesn't work too well. Again, I think it's for scraping down the leather, like just like making it thinner. I've never really used it properly. Here's a better hole punch. This is really hard to use because it's so sharp. You have to be very careful with the needles. They go through the leather like nothing, but it's really hard to use because how inaccurate it is and how sharp it is. I prefer, when I'm punching holes, to mark them out with, say, the hole punches, and then once they're marked out, I'll go along with my other hole punch. I can't find it right now, but it's a big handle with a needle at the end of it. So basically, I'll just put it on the holes, and I'll take a mallet, so I'll punch all the way through. And these, I've got like 3 of these or so. They're like channel gauges, like it's not. They're really sharp. So you basically you gauge a channel out of the leather, and it's for prepping your holes, basically. But basically, the only thing I've got for shaping the leather is actually the knife. Everything else is for preparing the thread. So I probably need to get some other tools for the leather work. Oh, and I've got these nail files for sanding down the edge of, once you've glued the holes together, not glued, once you've glued the seams and it's all dry, you basically sand them down because they'll be rough. So that's basically that. I'll show you some pieces that I've done and show some pictures so you can see them. That'll be fun. This is some metal which I made some knives with. This is some yet to make. I want to try. I'll put a picture in the description. Well, not in the description, in the video, of a kind of Bowie knife I want to make with it. You'll see what I mean. But it's really thick, so it's going to be perfect for what I've got in plan for it. So we got my water, you've seen. Always be safe, always be safe. A dust mask, just in case you know. I inhale too much dust. Then I've got my earplugs, just in case you know, because it gets really loud in here. Means also I can block a lot of people out as well. And I really should have some goggles. I don't have any goggles in here right now. I did, but I can't find them. I had a sanding disc on that. So basically that disc there was like a really rough sanding disc. So I would be able to like really take a lot of material out of wood or metal, whatever material I was working with. And I'll like swap my metal grinding blades and that over all the time, just depending on what I'm doing. But yeah, that said, let's get to grinding. Probably didn't see that, but I just snapped a belt. It just like came off, just like that. Just replace another one and get back to it. This is why we have spares. ground it all down. I have gone from 400 grit, 600 grit to 800 grit, and it's all polished up and it's sharpened. The next step now, you can see it, it's all polished up and sharp. It's very sharp right now. Next step now is to do 3 pinholes onto the handle. 1, 2, 3, one at the top, one at the bottom, one in the middle. Then I've got to make up a wooden handle, set the pins into it, glue it in. Once it's glued, then I can smash the pins together to flatten them, and then the knife will be finished. But that's looking pretty good. I'm very happy with that. I didn't use a template for this. Normally I use a template for my knives, but I just wanted to get this finished to get a video out. Yeah, normally I'll just like draw a template, do it onto the metal, and then like shape that. But I just went with what I thought looked good. I'm not completely happy with it, but it's a knife. It's a knife, so yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching. This is one of my first vids. This is my first vid, and there will be many, many more coming. Thank you for watching.